Today I'm going to take a tutorial on how to automate a specific task using Python. So small task. So normally what normally Python does is to use it is actually used to automate some sort of a task which might be a repeatable task. For example, if you want to test some sort of a software system, then you can use Python to automate a set of tasks. Current right today I'm going to show you how this can be achieved using Python. For that I'm actually using one of our product called SalesMate Plus. So this is what our product is looks like. So what I'm trying is I'm trying to automate the test cases of the backup. When you run the Python automation script, it will automatically launch the application, like run the application. Then it will just a minute. It will click on the file and click on the backup data. I mean, sorry, this one, not this one. It will click on the backup data like this. Then it will select the appropriate folder. For example, it will select a folder. I actually created a folder called SMB here, and it will automatically backup it, and it will do the needful. So for this thing to happen, I assume that it's already installed. SalesMate Plus is already installed in the system, and it is actually available here in the startup menu as a SalesMate Plus, because we are going to automate the keyboard strokes and mouse strokes using Python, because that is one of the feasible way to do things automation using Python. So let's see how initially. Let me show you. I have already prepared this automation script, and see how it actually works. For example, let me run this automation script. This is actually the test case automation script which I actually developed. So it launches the application, then it will close it. It will wait for some 10 seconds. Then it will automatically click and launch the thing. Then it will automatically get backed up. Okay, so after once you finish the one once you test case script is finished, you can see the database actually is backed up to this location. Okay, so let's examine the script of this code one by one. So for that thing, what I need to do is I'm going to launch the application. So then I'm going to create a new file. Going to create a new file. Just let it come. I'm going to save it as save the file name as let me let me save the file name as Windows Auto. Okay, Windows Automation app automation dot py. Okay, so my aim actually is to automate the Windows application, I mean SalesMate Plus Windows application, and the backup menu of the automate backup menu of SalesMate Plus Windows application. So for that thing, so in order to automate the task, Python actually giving you a set of libraries. A set of libraries. One such library is PyAutoGUI. Okay, so PyAutoGUI and let's see library in let's see you to um, uh, let's you to do tasks like keyboard strokes, mouse movements, capturing the mouse, and sort of things. A lot of automation related, I mean Windows automation related task, you will be able to do it with PyAutoGUI. So the first so when you start writing the code, the first line import PyAutoGUI is actually importing the set of libraries which is actually available in the PyAutoGUI Python library. Okay, so the next sentence is and the next thing is actually we are trying to import. There is a standard API called get system metrics. Okay, so this is a Windows API which is actually available in Windows based operating system. So if you want to see how it looks like, how the API looks like, I will search in the net and see this is actually standard Windows Win32 API, which we can get it from the standard Windows documentation, Win32 API documentation. So this is what the documentation. So this is actually an API which is actually written in C and which is actually made it compatible to so that you will be able to access it from made it compatible using Python library, so that you will be able to access it from the Python environment. So for that thing they are actually using all these Win32 API and sort of import constructs and the libraries, so that you will be able to directly use the Win32 API. So in future as well, there is a chance that you might also need to develop your own constructs or your own libraries, so as to automate it in Python. So in that case, what you need to do is you also might need to develop some sort of a components in C++ or C, and you might be exposing it as a DLL, and then you need to make it compatible with the Python using by developing appropriate Python wrapper. Okay, so once you develop the Python wrapper, then you will be able to easily call it from your Python environment. So if you see that if you want to take a career in Python automation, career in automation, then you are not expected to know not just the Python, how to use Python libraries, but you are expected to know how to create Win32 DLLs, how to call Win32 APIs, or how to call custom APIs, custom C and C++ APIs, so that you will be able to easily do do the automation related task. So the next set of line is import the OS. So it is actually something which actually importing the set of libraries which is available in the OS libraries, OS library of the Python. So this is just a print statement. Now let's this one actually what it does is, this line actually creates a folder in SMB. Let's see what actually happens when I run this thing. So what I will do is I will first delete this folder. So I actually instruct the Python library to create a folder. If the folder is not existing, then you just create the folder. So let's try to run this thing. Start without debugging. Let it come. So just started running. So please make sure that this PyAutoGUI is actually installed before you run this application, but run this scripts, because if PyAutoGUI is not installed, then you will not be able to run the APIs which is actually imported from the PyAutoGUI. For example, the keystrokes and other things, mouse clicks, you will not be able to, and you will be able to install the PyAutoGUI using the pip commands, which I actually explained in one of the other videos. Okay, so let's see whether it is actually created. So it's actually created. So an SMB folder is actually created here. Okay, so the next set of task is actually to get the width and height of the screen. Let's say my display screen. So this is so why I need to get the width and height of the display screen, because I just want to click on the bottom left portion of this thing using the Python script. So I'm trying to automate the mouse click, keyboard click, and other stuff. So I just want to get the bottom left. So if I want, so since I already knows about the screen size, if I want, I can even this is what the API. So if I PyAutoGUI, this is the API which I need to write write to execute in order to run the top left click. Okay, so so what I, if you see, I put that height as a variable. So if I want, I can type it as like my environment is 1320 or something like 1320 into, so my environment is something like this. Let me show you. There is something called screen resolution. Here is it. Here it is. Okay. So my resolution is 1366 and 768. So if I want, I can put directly. If I want, I can put directly this 1366. I mean 0 and 768 here. I mean the height here, because if I want. But when you port this Python script to another machine, its resolution might be something else. So if I hard code it, then it may not work on other machines. So when you develop the script application, Python scripts or test automation scripts, make sure that it should work in all the operating systems. So that's the reason why I'm actually getting the height using the get system matrix API, Windows get system matrix API. So let's see how how the script look like when I actually run the script here now. So let it run. So it clicked actually in the top left, I mean bottom left portion of the portion of the screen. Okay, now what I will do is I just need to, so once I click on the bottom left portion of the screen, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to type sales made plus. Okay, so this is actually works. All this automation thing, this automation script which I actually written is actually work based on the keyboard movements and the mouse movements. So once I type it, it automatically select. So when if I put the enter key button, sales made, okay, so it actually selected. When if I put the enter key, so it will automatically launch the application. So that's what exactly I'm going to mimic it using my Python script. Okay, so so let's try to mimic that. So I'm selecting, so then launch and wait for 10 seconds. So what I do, so this is there. So I click on the top left portion, then I am trying to giving a type sales made plus, so it will automatically get selected like this. So it will automatically get selected like this. Then once I selected it, just pressing the enter key and wait for 10 seconds. Okay, so this is what I actually does here. Okay, so I press the enter key and I just wait for, so how many times I need to press? Only one time. So this PyAuto key has a press function which actually mimicking the in a keyboard, and we can enter any type of key. For example, enter key or up or down or whatever key which you are interested, you can put it like this, and you can put the repeat count. So just want to enter, click on I want to set the enter key only one or twice, then you can wait for 10 seconds once the enter key is down. So that is what that's what I am trying to do it here. The reason why I am actually waiting for 10 seconds is sometimes Python might be when our application when running for the first time, or when first time, this might be a bit slow. So if I didn't wait for 10 seconds, then my sequence might go wrong. That's the reason why I'm actually putting a 10-second delay here. So alternatively, we can even even use not the 10-second delay. We can even wait for the application to see in a while loop what the title text is. For example, let's say I launch the application, I can wait till I can see this title text as KTL SalesMate Plus Enterprise Edition. So when I see the KTL SalesMate Plus Enterprise Edition as my title text in the foreground window, then I can do the next set of tasks. Okay, so that is also possible, but I'm just going to do only this task. For example, I'm just waiting for the 10 seconds. Okay, I need to put this one also. Sorry, I'm sorry, to put this enter key as well. Sorry, this is the one which actually giving the enter key and the escape function. So I actually forgot to paste this thing. Okay, so I actually given the command as well. Okay, so just run it again. So I'm just pressing the enter key. Okay, after 10 seconds I'm just pressing the enter key. That is the next step. So it launches SalesMate Plus. Then it waits for the 10 seconds. then it closes like this. Okay, so this much part we have actually done. Now what we need to do is we need to again click on the file menu. Okay, the next task will be click on the file menu. So normally what we does is most of the automation programs does is we are actually using the shortcut keys. For example, in SalesMate Plus or in any standard Windows application, we are having a set of shortcut keys. For example, when you click on Alt, when you press Alt, you can see that you can see an underline here. So that is nothing but, let's say, if any of the application is having any shortcut key, when you press the Alt button, you can see this F having underline. That means that if you click on Alt F like this, then it will automatically get invoked. The file menu will get automatically invoked. So the same technique we are going to use it for the automating the Windows application using Python. So that is what exactly I am doing it here. So once I click Alt F, let's say, let me show you. Once I click Alt F, then I click the B. Okay, B means the backup. So there is an underline called B. So just click on the B. It will automatically, the backup dialog will automatically get popped up. So this is what I am trying to do it here in the script. Okay. So okay. So let me put it here. So this is so if you want to put the key combinations using the PyAutoGUI press method, then this is the syntax for giving multiple key combinations or using this method. So you need to put the Alt like this, then you need to put the F like this. There is actually in the square brackets. Okay. So that's the way you need to put the syntax. So if you have 3 key combinations, then you need to put in a comma, and you need to put the 3 keys in place like this. Okay. So if you just want once the click is done, then you are just pressing only B, so that it will automatically get launched. So let's see what actually happens when I actually run this software. I mean, run this script code. So it started, it launched. Then it waits for 10 seconds and closes this dialog. Then it's automatically launched the Alt file dialog, and just popped up the backup folder. Okay. Now what I will do is I will again navigate to the correct folder. Okay. So for that thing, what I need to do, so I am just using the up and down arrow keys here. Okay. So you just go to the D drive. First we need to go to the D drive. So let me show you how that can be done. Okay. Let me show you how that can be done only with the keyboard which I have. So what I did, I press the enter key, then I press Alt F, then I press B. So it came here. Now I am actually using the down arrow key. It comes to the C drive, then again down arrow key, then the right arrow key. So it gets expanded, then again down arrow key, and then go to the SMB folder like this. Then just press the enter key. So that is what exactly I am going to do it here. Okay, using the keyboard, and the script is like actually written for that. So what I did is go to the D drive. So what I did is I just press the D. Okay. So that also I need to show it. So let's say launch it, then press the enter, Alt F, B. So it actually came to the selection on the computer computer button, computer root menu. Then if I press on D, then it automatically come to D drive. Okay, let me press it. Okay, so it automatically come to the D drive. Then if I again put the right arrow, press on the right arrow, then it will automatically get expanded. Then if I type SMB, it will automatically get selected. For example, I am typing in SMP. So it gets selected. So the same thing I am going to invoke it here. Okay. same thing. I'm going to invoke it here. So what I did is so it go to the right. It go to the I press the D drive D button. I mean D keyboard button once. I wait for 1 second. Then I again press on the right arrow key. Then wait for 1 second. Then what else? Then I actually type the SMB. Okay, then actually type the SMB. So it automatically, so the things, it will automatically get selected on the SMB folder. Okay, SMB folder. Then I again press the enter key. So what it will do, again when I press the enter key, it will automatically the focus of this enter key. When I press the enter key, the focus is actually on the OK dialog. For example, let me show you that again. So let's see Alt F. I press the Alt F, then I press the B, then I press D, then I press right arrow key, then I type SMB. So it actually can have focus. Now the focus is here, the OK button. So when you press the enter key, the whatever focus, so defaultly in a Windows application, whatever keyboard is having the focus or whatever button is having the focus will automatically get executed. Here the OK button is having focus, so when I press the enter button, the OK button gets executed. So it will get the automatically gets the backup. So that's what I have done here. So type the SMB, then I actually press the enter key so it will automatically having the focus on the OK button. So the OK button gets executed. Then what else? So once the OK button gets executed, the backup routine gets executed. So once the backup routine gets executed, then we are actually displaying with an OK button called backup executed success. I mean backup is successful. Whatever message is actually prompted. Then again when you hit the enter button, that message box is also get closed. Okay, so this is what the full written which I actually written for you. Just let me run it again so that you can see it in full. So it actually waits for 10 seconds and then close it. It will close it. Then it again use the file alt menu, then backup. It will automatically get the backup, then it will close the OK button. So this is the way the things are actually going to be done in Python automation script and using the PyAuto GUI library. Okay, similar method you can use it for automating any type of window or any type of application. Sometimes you might also get help using the automation APIs. Some of the applications, for example this application SalesMate itself, we are actually exposing our own automation APIs so that you will be able to automate it using these applications on API. Okay, so that is called COM API that you might be seeing in some lot of standard applications. For example, in MS Word, you will be able to automate it using its own API. Automation APIs are actually available. So the Python and other set of scripts like JavaScript or any set of COM aware script will be able to easily make use of that sort of a script. That sort of an automation API as well. So I think that's it from my side. I think I have actually explained you in detail on how to automate a certain set of windows. You will be able to automate any type of windows, any type of windows like this. You might be able to use a combination of keyboard or a combination of mouse or any other combination. Sometimes you might also need to call the APIs like this to create the path. So you might be I mean for example this one, you need to create an API like this to create the path. So you might be using a combination of a set of libraries which is actually available in Python to solve a certain particular problem. Okay, thank you.